Thanks for staying with us. Now it's time for a classic summertime dessert that's very easy to make, Tommy.
Well, listen, no better person to make it as well. Catherine Leyden is here. Good morning to you, Catherine.
Good morning, Tommy.
An Eton Mess.
An
I
Eton
love
Mess.
it. Do you know, I had an Eton Mess on my wedding day. That was our dessert. One of the desserts on the wedding day, so it's a favourite of mine.
Did see that? And one of the desserts.
I got that. I got the message, Alan. Anyway, really simple dessert. Here I have three meringue nests. I'm going to add a fourth one now.
Now, did you make them or can you buy them?
You can buy them and you can also make them.
Okay.
Now, if I could just tell you, a meringue is different to, you know, what you call the dessert? Pavlova. Right. Now, the meringue...
So is a Pavlova base different to a meringue?
It is different. That's what I want to mention, yeah. The meringue is just a hard, crunchy, sweet.
Right.
So to make this, it's easier just to go in and buy the meringue cases,
It does.
is
It is really, because to make the meringue...
very crunchy.
You beat the egg whites, you beat in the sugar, and then into the oven at a low temperature to dry out, basically, right?
Right.
Now, with the Pavlova, you'd like to get a bit of marshmallow in the centre.
Yeah.
So it's a completely different
Okay.
item, okay?
So
we
go
take 4
into the shop,
nests,
buy for a couple of meringue
nests, right. Get a pound of strawberries,
Right, and do that,
clean them, dry them, chop them. No, only chop half of them.
Okay.
The other half you put into a liquidizer. Stop laughing at me. You put into a liquidizer with a tablespoonful of icing sugar, and you give it a quick whiz to make a puree. Are you with me?
Oh, yeah, so that makes this, does it?
Correct. Now,
look
then
at
you
that,
put
that's gorgeous.
then you put the pureed strawberries through a sieve, so you get the coulis. The sieve is to remove any seeds. You know, the
That's
seeds
how you
in the
make the
strawberries.
coulis, is it?
That's how you make coulis.
Just with a bit of icing sugar.
Tablespoonful of icing sugar, half pound of strawberries, whiz them in the liquidizer,
And then
through a sieve.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Now, you see?
Put that in ice cream or anything. That'd be
Absolutely.
gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Kool-Aid would go on lovely on the top of an ice cream.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
perfect. Now, so into a bowl we put our marshmallows.
Okay.
We're going to add our half pound of chopped strawberries.
Okay.
How many desserts would you get out of this, Catherine?
You get about 4 good-sized desserts.
Okay.
6 not so large.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Now,
It's great summertime on it, isn't it, though?
Yeah.
oh, it's brilliant,
Beautiful
brilliant.
for
Now,
outside. If people, and you can kind of make this ahead of time.
you can, into the glasses, into the serving dish, and into the fridge. Okay?
Yeah,
Now,
right, so mix
to
it
that,
up.
we're going to add our whipped cream.
And how did
much
you do
whipped
that?
cream is there?
Nearly a pint of cream.
Pint.
Don't you make a face.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, it's in moderation.
Everything in moderation, exactly. Now, to that, we're going to add some of the coulis.
Right.
Keeping some back then, just to drizzle over the top.
Okay.
Right?
And
Wait a
then
minute.
just give it a good old mix. Is that
Good
it?
old mix, and that's it. Now, while I'm combining these ingredients together, just to mention a variation on this, there's a thing in Scotland, a dessert in Scotland. Eton Mess is normally associated with the UK, but in Scotland they have a thing called cranachan. And that's actually made with raspberries instead of strawberries.
Oh, okay.
There's oats in it.
Oats.
Porridge oats.
Would they just, the porridge oats go over the top?
No, they can mix it in like this.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Instead of the meringue or something?
Yes, instead of the meringue.
So it's kind of like breakfast nearly.
It could be like a granola, exactly, yeah. And then they also add honey and a drop of whiskey.
Maybe not for breakfast then.
Not for breakfast, right?
So, and what did they call that?
Cranachan.
And I prefer your one now, in fairness.
Do you?
Yeah,
I think
very
I would
that
myself,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
right.
think you're keen on porridge anyway, are you? Hand me over some of them now.
Okay,
We'll get them in.
right. So we'll get the glass. Oh,
Now we're going to fill them up,
Yeah.
and you're going to put some, pour a little coulis over them.
Okay, go on. I'll do
Over
that,
each
and you
one.
can. And would you kind of spoon it over, or just pour it over?
Pour it over. And then top with some flaked almonds.
Can you have the flaked almonds there? Do you know what I'd love over the top of that now?
What?
A little bit of chocolate. Could you do that?
You could add chocolate, yes.
Like just a little bit of flake chocolate on the top of it.
But-
That'd be
oh,
lovely, wouldn't it?
Beautiful, look at that. Put a strawberry on top of that now as well, Alan.
Okay.
There you
Have
go.
you got a knife there, Catherine?
I have.
So, do you leave the...
Leave
we
the
do
same on
that.
purely for decoration. Yeah.
Purely for decoration. There you go, look at that.
Now, a tip for toasting your almonds, flaked almonds, they burn very easily. If you're putting them into the oven, heat the oven. Another one for you.
There you go. Looks good,
Heat
doesn't
the
it?
oven and put them in.
Yeah.
And if you're doing them on the pan, watch carefully. You can get the pan to a medium heat, put on your flaked almonds, and toss them around with your spatula or
I tell
whatever.
you what,
Another one
I
to go.
love flake
Toasted flaked almonds. I see that, look.
I know, yeah.
He's had a few of them already.
Yeah.
Now.
So, and the
you like
topping,
that?
so flaked almonds, you're saying a bit of chocolate could do it as well. And now that could go on top of. Well, they're
You
just
could
as
put
enough.
desiccated coconut on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Things like that.
But I must say,
The coulis on it with the
Doesn't
crunch,
coulis make a
the
difference?
crunch of the
the
almonds
crunch.
as well.
Yeah.
it's fantastic, yep. Here, another one to finish off there, Alan.
That's delicious, Catherine. It really is.
And a very, very simple
Now,
simple
it probably
dessert.
does need to go into the fridge for maybe an
keep it
hour,
cooler,
doesn't it?
yeah,
Just to really give it a chill.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, a little bit of coulis on top of that. And there we have
Catherine.
our Eton Mess.
Oh, gorgeous. Catherine, you enjoying the sunshine?
Loving it. I love this weather.
Yeah.
So good. isn't
Heading
it?
off to West Cork.
I'm thinking of heading down there this weekend.
You might
Very
as
good.
well.
Might
Keep
as
an
well.
eye out for it. She'll be causing all sorts of trouble down in West Cork this
You
weekend.
will.
Catherine Leyden, as ever.
Playing her rap music out in the barbecue.
And Eton Mess is delicious.
Yeah. Now, after the break, Derek's getting some tips and help about how to make your garden bloom all summer long.
See you shortly.